Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Jamie Hughes Show. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I'm going to be running down the 10 films you guys should check out in the month of October. But before we jump into it, if you want to keep up to date with all my latest movie news and reviews, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. So it is Halloween season, so let's kick things off with a horror, and in at number 10 it is Happy Death Day. Now this one seems pretty interesting. It tells the story of a girl who is murdered and then she relives the day of her death as she tries to investigate and uncover who her murderer is. It seems like a good premise. I'm holding out a little bit of hope for it. Hopefully it has the potential to be quite good. And if you guys want to check it out and make up your minds for yourselves, then this one is out on the 20th of October. In at number 9, it is the Lego Ninjago movie. Now this one is for the kids. I'm not too aware what Ninjagos are. I know this is set in like Asia and it has a lot of Asian themes running through it. I don't know about this one. Obviously, Lego hit a huge home run with the Lego movie, and that was brilliant. It's untouchable. I think the Lego Batman movie maybe slipped in quality in the second half of the movie. So hopefully, Lego Ninjago can be something quite special within of itself. Hopefully, it's not just sort of a really badly drawn out idea. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one, but if you guys want to go and check it out, it is out on the 13th of October. Next up we have Blade Runner 2049. Now I have seen the original Blade Runner years ago, but it was in like GCSE media, so I'm gonna have to rewatch Blade Runner before I check out Blade Runner 2049, which is why it is quite high on this list. But I'm still really excited for it. Big fan of Ryan Gosling, big fan of Harrison Ford. I wasn't the biggest fan of Arrival, which was Denis Villeneuve's last film, but I hold out pretty hope. It looks spectacular, if nothing else, this movie, and if you guys want to go and check it out, it is out on the 5th of October. Next up, we have Thor Ragnarok, and the same reasons why this one is so high on the list as Blade Runner is that I'm not totally up to date with all of the Thor movies. I'm yet to see The Dark World. This one looks pretty cool. I really love the design of the posters for this movie, and I think that's a huge positive. It's got the Goldblum in it. What is not to love? I'm holding out high hopes for Thor. I'm gonna catch up with all these movies before I go and see them. And if you want to go and check out Thor Ragnarok, it is out on the 24th of October. In at number 6, it is The Mountain Between Us. This one stars Kate Winslet and Idris Elba. I don't think they're a couple. I think they're just two people that are in a plane crash. They get stranded in the mountains and they have to try and fight for survival. This is a premise we've seen before, obviously with films like The Grey, and I think this one is going to be based more around the human element of it rather than the survival element, which I quite like. It looks pretty interesting, this one. As I say, from what I've seen in the trailers, it looks a little bit like a blend of The Grey meets Touching the Void. And I'm pretty excited for this one, I've got to be honest. It looks really interesting and I hope it can deliver. And if you guys want to go and check this one out, it is out on the 6th of October. Next up, we have The Snowman, not the Alec Jones, We're Walking in the Air, but Joe Nesbo's gritty crime thriller. This one, again, looks really interesting. From what I've seen of the trailers, it looks very dark and gritty, but at the same time, I'm a little bit struggling to take it seriously, the fact that the killer leaves a snowman everywhere he operates. But I say it looks really interesting. If it can do the book justice, then I will be happy with this one. It's got Michael Fassbender in it, who, let's be honest, has been hit and miss over the past couple of years with the movies, but this one looks like it could be a huge hit and maybe the sleeper hit of the year. And if you guys want to go and check this one out, it is out on the 13th of October. Next up we have Breathe, which stars Andrew Garfield as a guy who loses the function of his body from the neck down, basically. I'm not sure what disease it is, I don't think it states in the trailer, but basically he makes it his life mission to try and make life better for people with this disease and give them a new lease on life. And this one looks really heartwarming and emotional. I saw the trailer for this in the cinema last week when I went to see Victoria and Abdul, and I barely made it through the trailer without welling up myself. So I think this one's going to be a really heavy hitter and a really emotional roller coaster, and I'm maybe tipping this one to go maybe slightly under the radar, but it may sort of come back into prominence around Oscars season, maybe, wink wink, nudge nudge. But if you guys want to go and check it out, it is out on the 27th of October. Next up, we have The Death of Stalin, which is essentially The Thick of It and In the Loop, but it's set in Russia. I'm really looking forward to this one. The Thick of It is one of my favourite TV shows ever. I loved In the Loop. I love Armando Iannucci's work. There are so many great one-liners from this trailer alone, especially the line with Jason Isaacs and he looks at Jeffrey Tambor and he says, "As Coco Chanel took a shit on your head." It just looks brilliant. It could be one of my favourite movies of the year, based on the trailer alone. But anyway, if you guys want to check this one out, it is out on the 20th of October. In at number 2, maybe a little bit of a surprise to you guys, but it is Jigsaw. Now this is the upcoming Saw reboot, prequel, sequel. I'm not quite sure yet. From the trailers it looks like a sequel, but who knows what is actually going to happen in Jigsaw. Now I've got to be honest, the Saw movies are one of my guilty pleasures because, you know, after kind of 3 they start getting really bad, but you can't help but love them. And I think the way that they actually wrapped up the Saw franchise was pretty cool, and it was pretty well done actually. So, you know, I'm not expecting huge things from the trailer that I've seen of Jigsaw. It looked really good up until they show you Billy and the guy makes a really bad joke, and I kind of lost hope in it there. But for my kind of nostalgic love for Saw, I'm sticking this one at number 2 on this list. And if you guys want to go and check out Jigsaw, it is out on the 26th of October. So the film I'm most looking forward to seeing this month is a horror. It's Halloween season. We started this list off with a horror. We're ending it with a horror. And my film I'm most looking forward to seeing this month is The Ritual. Now this one looks like, I wouldn't say it's essentially just a horror because there are a lot of comedy elements in it, but it looks great. It looks like it could be, again, under the radar. It could go down as one of the best horror films this year because it has that blend of horror and comedy, and you know they walk a fine line, and it looks really interesting. It looks a little bit like a blend of kind of the Hallow meets Blair Witch, you know, that type of thing, but it's not a found footage movie. I think thankfully it just looks like it could be really creepy in a horror sense, in a psychological sense. It looks like it has some good laughs in there, and I'm holding out a lot of hope for this movie to be good. So if you guys want to go and check out The Ritual, it is out, of course it's out, on Friday the 13th of October, because why wouldn't it be? So that is my list. Those are the movies I am looking forward to seeing this month. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing down in the comments below, and let me know if I missed any out as well. And if you did enjoy this video, then why not hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews, and always give it a like as well, because it lets me know that you were enjoying this type of content. Thank you very much for watching this episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.